Hey YouTube, back out in the shop today. Gonna give you guys a sneak peek of where we're at here on the HD10. This is the left-hand side final drive. We decided to remove it because we found there was some play in this bull gear. You can see right here, might have been a previous repair, but this bearing actually goes in there, and you can see it's pretty well shot, but also it's loose in this housing here, so we're gonna have to do something about that. And looks like the splines are worn inside of this bull gear, so we might be getting this new hub piece, but you can see it's just disgusting in there. This little piece here, there's 4 of them bolted on right here around this edge. That's what retains that bull gear to that sprocket shaft. I've got those off so we can pull this gear out of here and see what's going on. Over here, this is what the left-hand side looks like. These dozers use a dead axle, and there's a bearing that runs there, that big one that I just showed you, and then there's another one that runs here. That shaft does not turn. This sprocket shaft here turns around it. So we already tore down, we've got all new bearings for the pinion shafts which go here. We're replacing all 3 bearings on both shafts, and the other side is where we're putting in the new, or the fixing the clutch, I'm sorry. So the other bull gear on the other side is nice and tight, but this one is loose. So while we're in here, since we're gluttons for punishment, we will go ahead and make this one right too. I don't have much to report on the 20. With the weather being nice lately, we've been doing some farming. I did get the grill off here to try and bang the dent out of it, but wanted to try and get this radiator cleaned out before I tear the engine down so it's ready to go. But someone in the past has got into it here. Must have been a stick or something. That's a lot of times these people weld screens over these because the holes are too big, which makes sense, help protect the radiator. So room in the shop here. Here's the remainder of the bearings. This is that big race that I showed you outside. This big bearing goes in here. You can see the size of it next to my hand. They're pretty well shot. This one here, see all the grunge and dirt in there, rust, just absolutely hammered. So this is the clutch piece here, bolts onto the pinion shaft and to the steering clutch. Over here is our new bearings for the pinion shaft, so more parts to go back in. I've got this sprocket hub out here, and by the looks of it, this thing has been run for quite some time with that bearing loose in there. And if you don't know how the seals work on these machines, this piece here and this piece are a machine surface, and they ride up against each other. This one spins, this one here spins, and this is stationary, and it's spring-loaded into this device here that has a spring-loaded rubber boot. And when all that's compressed, contains the oil in there, keeps it from leaking. I guess that's where we're at for this week. We'll catch you next time.